Hey, folks, this clip is brought to you by Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com and type in promo code VOLS, that's VOLS, at checkout to fill your freezer with enough gourmet food to keep your cookouts going strong into the fall. That is omahasteaks.com, promo code VOLS. Now, my stat of the game for Rattle and Snap whiskey is this right here. I love this so much. This is Pete Sampson, who I have no idea who that is, Notre Dame beat writer for The Athletic. He tweeted this out. LSU's 40-13 home loss to Tennessee is the second worst home defeat of Brian Kelly's entire coaching career. It is the worst since 2000 when he lost 45-17 to Northwood when he was the coach at Grand Valley State. Let's go.
I'm not a big Kelly fan though, so I'm actually ecstatic about that stat.
Just Tennessee is just out here ruining careers. Just
good.
Let's
love it.
Go. I mean, what a win. Again, what more can you say about what we just watched? That was crazy. I don't know if you don't have to have a stat set aside, but if you did, yours was really the run game.
Well, no, but listen, I contradict a lot of things that I say just because I like to play both sides. Why not? Right? And I'm going to say that, meaning my stat is, and this is the most impressive part, a very quiet 140 for Brew McCoy.
Oh,
think 140? About it. 7 for 140. A very quiet 20 yards to catch. Think about that. Wait until we get Tillman back. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the pieces are coming together. We're playing well. Then you got Hyatt 4 for 63 and 2 tugs. But you got a quiet 7 for 140. And who do they look to go to on big third downs now? Brew McCoy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Tillman's out. What happens when Tillman comes back? Then you go, oh, you know what? Uh-oh. Now we can't double anybody because they got another dude that has proven to make the plays when it matters. We get him back next week. Oh, good luck, Bama, right? Who you pick your poison. That's
seriously.
And I mean, and now I don't know how serious the injury is, blah, 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 we're recovering. But if we can get him back at 100%, we don't need him at 70%. We need him at 100 because then at 70, we've still got guys that can play.
Absolutely.
But when he's 100, then we're super dangerous. You know what I mean?
Like
so that was my stat, quiet. And I love being able to say quiet because you look at it and you go, well, he didn't show up every play. He didn't have to. He went 7 for 140.
That was I was shocked. I did not realize he went for 140 yards in that game.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And Tony Clark, he says, "Brew is smooth like Tennessee whiskey." Great little tie in there to rattle.
That's why he fits in so well.
Yeah, I forgot. I got to put it. I put it down. I got to put it back up. Here we go. There we go. There's Rattle and Snap right behind me there. Wow, that's a phenomenal stat. It just goes to show. I tweeted this out right at the end of that game. And in some sense, it's weird to say, the injury to Tillman was sort of a blessing because it got these dudes who clearly are great weapons all of these reps, and it got great trust between them and Hooker. And you just look around. If you're a defensive coordinator trying to prepare for Tennessee, how do you? I'll throw that to you, Crump. You coach football. If you're opposing DC, what do you do? From tailgate parties to busy weeknights, the flavor experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to savor all the flavors of fall with their mouthwatering assortments of perfectly aged steaks, ultra juicy burgers, and easy-to-prepare comfort meals that are ready in a flash. Right now, take advantage of 50% off site-wide by shopping their semi-annual sale. The sale only happens twice a year, and it is on right now. You get 50% off delicious customer favorites. And when you use promo code VOLS, that is VOLS at checkout, you get an additional $30 off your order. And guys, I've had the burgers, I've had the Franks, I've had the chicken from Omaha Steaks. It is all phenomenal. Comes in this great freezer packed way right to your door. Incredibly convenient. I can't say enough about it, honestly. So don't wait. Go to omahasteaks.com and enter Vols at checkout and stock up on fall flavor today. Omaha Steaks is perfect for those chilly and busy fall nights. with entrees that are ready before the kids can even say what's for dinner. And don't forget to use the promo code VOLS at checkout and score your extra $30 off. Omaha Steaks isn't just steak. It is the best steak of your life, guaranteed. That's omahasteaks.com. Promo code VOLS at checkout. Minimum order may be required. Omaha Steaks, promo code VOLS.
Well, it's tough because, like, so at the high school that I coach at, we've got a stellar wide receiver. I'm talking about dude's a ball player. We'll just say that. Stellar quarterback, but the bottom line is they know wherever our number 12 is, double team him. But I go back to what I said about what Kelly's not doing. I get really creative and get him the ball. All right? So now that we have more than just one, you can't double team. You have to pick your poison. Like I said about our defense, pick your poison. Stop the pass or stop the run. Well, we chose to stop the run. By God, we stopped the damn run tonight, right? They rushed for what? 55 yards. So when we get Cedric back, you can't double him. So now he's open more on the post routes because him and Brew will be on opposite sides. So you can't go 3 over 2, right? You can't in and out them over there because you got the other one on the other side. So now you got Hyatt. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Now you got Small out of the backfield. Matchup against a linebacker. That's a win every day of the week. So I'm going to agree with what you're saying about it was almost a blessing in disguise that it happened early, at least, like early on, that we were able to now say, or not say, but like watch Bruce step up, watch Hyatt step up. You know what I'm saying? Watch Keaton step up. Now be able to get Squirrel some touches in the mismatch zone because what a phenomenal 4th down catch he made for the 1.5 yards. Bad ball, great catch. So we're seeing these guys grow up. All right. We're really going to start to see mismatches. So from a defensive standpoint, it's really hard to stop what we do right now, much less when we have 4 legitimate weapons. Right now, we got 3 out there, but when we get a 4th back, you can't double us. Because if you double, then we run the ball. Because if you double to do that, you mathematically have to go to a 3-man line. You can't do a 3-man line against us in our run game right now. You can't. We're going to run the piss out of it because Hooker he was 6.3 yards a carry tonight.
His legs are going, we can hawk on the wide receivers and the effectiveness of the running backs. When you add in Hooker effectively running the ball, there is almost no stopping that offense if it's running correctly. If it's running,
it is very tough, and that's what I'm saying. It's like when Cedric comes back, it's going to be very tough because you cannot mathematically double without giving us the run game. And we have shown we want to run the football. We do. So our guys have to win one-on-one matchups. Well, guess what? One-on-one matchups with 6'4", 225-pound receivers is a mismatch for us in a positive way. So it's exciting to see that we're getting that back again. Like we're actually getting it to where who cares if you know what we're running?
This, JL says, back to being wide receiver you.
I mean, we're not there yet. But we have the ability to do that again.
Yes.
As long as we can keep, and not necessarily, we don't have to say we have to keep this staff together, but we got to keep our head coach that brings, if somebody gets a promotion, let them go. That's a plus for your program. That means you're winning.
Heupel's the mastermind, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But let your OC go get a head coaching job. That means you're winning.
And I mean, if this season continues this way, Golish is going to be a prime candidate.
And that's perfectly fine because that's why Saban never cares that his guys leave because that means you are winning ball games for them to want your coordinators.
Yeah.
We'll bring the next guy in. You're going to learn our system. You're going to do what we do. And it's a well-oiled machine, and we just keep going. That's what we're starting to build. We are.
It's pretty stunning. It just really is crazy. I mean, what more can you say? But to that point, I was going to say the wide receiver you kind of JL said, getting back to being wide receiver you. I agree. I don't think you're like there yet, but if you have a recruit coming in and they're seeing what Heupel is doing here, where basically it's just next man up It doesn't matter who's playing. He's going to give you the ball in space, and his schemes almost spring you open. And then if you're an incredible athlete like a Jalen Hyatt, you just do. It's just that much better.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just got to, if you're a wide receiver in high school, how do you not look at that and just go like, oh my gosh, I could go here and put up magic numbers.
Well, think about the guys that came for the Florida game on recruiting visits that all came out after and said, we're scheduled, we're coming back.
Exactly.
This was the most electric stadium we've been to yet, blah, blah, blah. It is. It's Neyland Stadium, for God's sake. You know what I mean? But it's Neyland Stadium when you're winning and it's rocking. That's what you want for big-time recruits.